Hi guys, welcome to our Bombardero 42 stream today. Video interview today with the people behind that very brave project called 100,000 Strong for bringing back Mega Man Legends 3, also known as the Get Me Off the Moon project. We have today Skybane Zero and Matt, part of the key people behind this amazing community effort, and we are going to chat with them today for all of you guys that want to know more about what's going on with Mega Man Legends 3. So, guys, thank you very much for being here today, Skybane and Matt. It's a pleasure for me to have you today here on the show.
Yeah, I'm honored to be here. Yeah.
Lots of stuff have been going through in Mega Man Legends 3 project. So I would like for you guys to tell me firsthand how this movement got started, talking about the Get Me Off the Moon project.
Well, that's a fairly interesting story. It was about 1 year ago. In fact, the anniversary was a few days ago.
Yeah, yesterday.
Well, basically, the dev room for Mega Man Legends 3 had been active for a while, and it had some pretty devoted people on it. And, I mean, I wasn't involved in the beginning, but I eventually became involved as I found the time to get in it, and I participated in a friend and I participated in the mascot creation events. However, after a while, after the team had announced the prototype and that the prototype would be delayed, things started quieting down from there until that day, 1 year ago, we got the notice that the whole thing was canceled.
Yeah. That fateful year.
Gray day for my life.
Yeah. And, I mean, a lot of people for a long time were looking forward to Mega Man Legends 3, because, I mean, unfortunately for people who haven't played 2 yet, this is a bit of a spoiler, so, mute it right now if you don't want to hear this. But at the end of 2, there's a cliffhanger. Mega Man is stuck on the moon, a place called Elysium, up there, with no way to get off, with Roland Tron trying to figure out how to get him. Which, of course, is where the name Get Me Off the Moon came from.
Yeah.
But see, I've been a Mega Man fan since I was about 5. I first played Mega Man 2. It was a rental for the NES. And I watched the old TV series, Super Fighting Robots, that one.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And so I see all this happening, and I mean, I see other things around. I had seen other things around Facebook, like that year, that whole thing in Egypt happened.
Yeah.
And there were some other things, other similar movements. I mean, I really got the name from, I had seen an invite in my Facebook inbox from a long while ago that, honestly, I had not really been. Anyway, the invite was called 1 million strong for the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which somebody had just invited me to. So I figured, okay, that's a big LGBT thing. They're big with that. That's 1 million people. It's like, okay, maybe I could just collect 1/10 of that. That's pretty good game sales.
Yeah, you have to be reasonable too.
Yeah. So that's how I got the number 100,000. Something big could collect 1 million, and they did. So why not? And I mean, honestly, I wasn't even thinking I was creating it. I was just doing it. And lo and behold, I hadn't even set up an image yet. I hadn't even written a description, and I was already getting people liking it.
Well, one of the first things I would like to say is just this story. It's like, okay, I want to do something about this. I'm a normal guy, any normal guy in any part in the world, and I just want to do something about this game coming to real life, to us. That's that's how this thing started, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'd seen the power of activism through Facebook, really, and how it was actually effective.
Okay. Talking about all the work you have been doing this whole year, working for bringing to the people the Mega Man Legends 3 or Rockman Dash 3, any way you want to call it, a game. How much have the Get Me Off the Moon movement have achieved in this long year?
Well, I think that would solely depend on your definition of achievements. I mean, if you mean to ask how far we've come towards our goal of getting the game back, there's really no way of knowing, since Capcom would never say something like that out loud to the public. But if you're talking about just noteworthy things we've done, I think we've come extremely far. You know, we've gotten the support of Keiji Inafune, father of Mega Man, not only once, but twice.
Yeah, and he has one of our t-shirts now.
Yeah. And, you know, we've gotten Maurice Reika's support, the Japanese singer for the Rockman Dash 1 songs. We've gotten Capcom USA staff support. We had several mainstream sites like Go Nintendo, 1UP, and Destructoid cover us on different occasions. Not to mention we've achieved over 100,000 likes on our page.
So
I think we've come extremely far.
Important because you are a movement that actually have done what they promised. You got 1,000 strong guys liking that page to show that people really want Mega Man Legends 3.
Exactly.
Yeah, although, I mean, over time I realized that the number really didn't matter.
Well,
I mean, yeah, it does. It is a lot of people, and having that many people is very good. It's great. It demonstrates something. But what really matters is to make the impact and actually make it happen. And I'd say we have come pretty far in that regard as well.
Yeah.
And the number is also important to show, you know, give that proof that
people, the number.
Yeah, to give the proof that we actually do have people on our side.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about all the accomplishment Get Me Off the Moon has right now. How much do you think things have changed on Capcom or the video game world? What changes have become too real after all the work you have guys put into this stuff?
That's pretty tough to gauge. I mean, clearly Capcom USA has noticed that there is still love for Mega Man, and that's one of the things we've seen the release of several of the Japanese PS1 Mega Man games on PlayStation Network. We've had Mega Man 1 come out on the Nintendo eShop. I mean, we don't know if we directly had an impact on that, but I mean, clearly they've taken notice. And I mean, the fan love for Mega Man is strong enough that starting next year, Archie Comics is doing the crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I personally feel like we've left a very big impact on Capcom USA, especially after our demonstration at New York Comic Con. You could see that Sven was sympathizing with us, and also Capcom USA staff. Brelston had an interview with us, and Sven had an interview with us, and they did that out of their own free will. We didn't ask them at all. They came to us themselves. But, okay, as for Capcom Japan, it's as I said, it's really hard to tell how much progress we've made with them, since they never say anything about our movement. They aren't allowed to.
Yeah, but I mean, similar things in the past have happened, such as, I mean, I really think that Sven identified with us because, I mean, he was always extremely big in the Street Fighter community, and let's face it, 10 years passed between the release of Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 4.
And not only that, Sven was like that when he first joined the company. You see, he joined pretty much because he was a huge Street Fighter fan. That's how he got the admission to join Capcom. He used to come to Capcom for prizes for tournaments he hosted as a teenager. And, you know, mostly they were, like, shooing him off because, you know, he was just a fan.
Are we talking about the right guy here? Do we mean Sven? I think we mean Seth Killian.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Seth.
Yeah. Sorry, we got that wrong.
Okay.
No, Sven is the one who usually responds to us on Capcom Unity, and he's been quite gracious to us as well.
Yeah, on that topic though, Sven was always very good to the fans too.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, Capcom USA, they've really taken notice of us, but yeah, Capcom Japan trying to
Let's say.
melt the icy heart, and that's how I see it.
It's unfortunate, really, because they're the ones who can make all the changes. But Capcom USA is still something, a significant something that I think is a very excellent achievement.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm also talking about all the other stuff you guys have achieved with outside Capcom, outside the game itself. You have proved that a movement organized that born in a little room over there in the US can do a lot. Talking about stuff like Project Rainfall, which an interesting and very similar petition that people is working on, and you are going now showing this love to many parts of the world, just as we see Europe, Canada, of course the US. How has this have been for you? How this feeling has turned the ways you do and think of things?
I mean, it really does prove that that what fans have to say matters. I mean, Nintendo responded to Operation Rainfall. BioWare responded to the demand for an expanded ending to Mass Effect 3.
No, well, an ending for Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah, an actual ending.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad is up to interpretation, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, it shows that we can get their attention. Whether we can make a difference or not is on a case-by-case basis, of course.
Of course. But the effort and the attention, you have all of that now. Now, talking about many things that the guys here in Mexico and Latin America are saying, many of them are already a Cerbot. That is very important. We'll be sharing the links to do that soon.
You might want to be careful with the dev room link because the Servbot system is currently down. It's been down for about 3 months, and people can't get the Servbot number right now. You can join the dev room, which is what we're really stressing right now, but you can't get a Servbot number at this moment.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, and they probably are not going to be repairing that.
I know, probably not.
Well, but many people say, okay, I'm already a Cerbot. I'm already part of the dev room. I'm already liking the Facebook page. I may be also following you on Twitter. What else can the fans can do right now to support your movement? How much? Because there is many people willing to do so. How can they help the Get Me Off the Moon movement right now?
The possibilities are endless. I'm telling you. All you need to do is to know how to take the initiative. Like, okay, I'm going to bring up a few examples from our movement. From the people in our movement. One person saw an opportunity for an ad in his local newspaper. He actually wrote up a description and put our group's banner in the description and sent it over to the editor, and the editor published that in the newspaper. Then, yeah, so that's one example. Of course, you can also represent us at conventions. If there's a convention coming up in your neighborhood and you have the money, buy a table for our movement. I know it sounds like a really complicated thing, but it's really not that much. You don't need that much. If you can get together a TV, a PlayStation console, a copy of Legends 1 or 2 for visitors to play, and some petition papers, that's terrific.
And
you just need to know how to take advantage of a given opportunity. That's really all there is to it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're up to any other sort of things going on, it's always possible to integrate it, such as if you're an artist and you're going to a convention anyway, you can always start selling some Mega Man Legends fan art, perhaps put a sign there encouraging people to visit the site and everything to get active. It's really a matter of spreading awareness. I myself am not, it's 2 weeks from now, I'm going to a convention where I'm hosting a panel on the history of Mega Man, where I'll be spreading awareness there.
Okay. So it's right now, it's the work that any one of us can do right now about showing how good the games are or how much the people are interested in Mega Man or the Legends universe. It's a thing about communicate and joining the efforts of all of the fans of Mega Man in the world. That's right. That's what I'm getting here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Moving on the interview. Sorry. Can we hope to see Get Me Off the Move panels on Latin America and Mexico events?
Well,
that's where you guys. That is really where you guys come in. You know, one of the things I would like to focus on now that we've achieved our goal of 100,000 likes on Facebook is public promotion. That we don't always have the required people or funds to achieve that, because that's where you guys need to help us out with that.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to doing something in Latin America, what we really need is people in the area willing to help out, because most of us can't actually afford the transportation.
Yeah, totally understood.
But if you guys want to represent us at a convention, just shoot us a Facebook message or an email, and we will help you arrange that. I'm thinking of Eric Lom right now, who's helping us arrange the Vancouver convention at Anime Revolution. He sent us a message on Facebook saying that we will help you. We will fund everything for this booth if you guys want us to, and if you just help us organize it. And I took my time to organize that event, and because Eric Lom was funding everything and providing everything, we were able to, manage something over there, and that will be happening in August, by the way.
Right now, down here in the screen, we are showing the Facebook page from Get Me Off the Moon. That's facebook.com/ Get Me Off the Moon. You are seeing it right down there, guys. If you want to help them, people from Mexico, people from Chile, people from Brazil, people from Argentina have shown and have talked with me about how much they love the Mega Man franchise, the Legends franchise, and I hope we could find some help for you here in Mexico. Of course, you can count on B42 and Bombardero 42 to host and try to work with you to spread the word of the Legends Never Die stuff. Okay.
And we will help you out if you bring a convention to us.
Yeah. Don't
We're
worry.
willing to help us out.
Yeah. The thing is, work together. This
exactly.
is about working together for the goal of playing this game. Okay, moving forward, guys. What the future brings to Mega Man Legends and the Mega Man franchise itself. I know this is a very hard question to ask, but I would like to hear, and many people want to hear the official, or not official, the personal opinion of what's happening to Mega Man right now for you guys.
Well, in my personal opinion, I'm worried about Capcom in general, because we just had E3 and San Diego Comic-Con, and besides Resident Evil 6 and DMC, which in my opinion, I actually like the way both of them look. I know a lot of people really don't like the way DMC is looking, but
I don't
looks like
like the way it looks, but I think that game is gonna shut my mouth and it's gonna take my money.
Yeah, the action looks good.
Yeah.
I don't really like the Dante design, but the action is very Devil May Cry. The problem is that, other than that, I can't really think of anything else they're doing at the moment.
Okay.
And they just shut down Capcom Vancouver, which, in my opinion, did an amazing job on Dead Rising 2. I love Dead Rising 2, so much so I'm one of the few people who actually likes Chuck Green better than Frank West. But I'm worried about them, because I don't see where they're going with this.
Like they're making random stuff right now.
Yeah.
Mega Man's future just remains a very controversial subject, unfortunately. Now, if you want my personal opinion, though...
Yeah, I want your personal opinion.
Okay, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I really don't know, because Capcom isn't really showing any signs of wanting to keep the series going. Sure, they're allowing the Archie comics and the figures from Bandai, but they're not really putting out anything themselves. They're just allowing stuff. They aren't taking the trouble to go through making a video game or something themselves. They're not
using the name, the brand.
Huh? Yeah, and I mean the only thing we've seen for the 25th anniversary is that that album, that set of music discs. I guess record
Yeah.
album. Yeah, it's an
And even
indie
then, it looks like they're getting the benefit out of that because it's just
Yeah,
a
it's
load of
Don
money.
Comics doing that for them, and the guys on the music side doing that for them. And as
Yeah.
you say, it's
Mm.
not a direct effort from Capcom to do something happen. Okay, well, what does the future brings to Get Me Off the Moon? What are your plans for this year? What's going to happen with you guys? What's the movement trying to achieve right now?
Well, personally, I'm still involved, but I'm not leading it anymore because I have a lot to do in my personal life right now, including I'm publishing a book, but that's completely off topic.
Yeah, but there's a link now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, we will share the link in the YouTube. Write down, guys. You can see it. If you want to learn about what these guys do, other than devoting their lives to make this game coming true.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope to still, if I find the time, because, yeah, I'm also a college professor, although I only have a master's degree. But anyway, yeah, whenever I find the time, I hope to do what Skyman was saying before and just continue helping spread awareness. Like I said, I'm off to a convention in August, Anime Festival Orlando. I'm trying to get some others organized as well. Yeah, I'm very active in the Florida area, so...
Cool. Yeah, the thing I want to focus on in this coming year or in the years to follow is public promotions. What I want to focus on, I want to get the word out to Capcom Japan. That's what I'd really like to do. And I think enough public promotion will eventually lead up to the higher-ups in Capcom Japan.
Yeah, they have eyes, they have ears, they can listen and watch.
Yeah, the problem is they don't want to use them. We have to bring this stuff to them because they don't want to use their eyes and ears. They just want to shut this whole thing out to them because, they just want it to go away, basically.
Yeah, but we need to do pretty much the opposite.
I know.
So
We have to, since they don't want to use them, we have to make them use them.
talking about the movement itself, what are we going to expect from Get Me Off the Moon this year?
Well, we do have the rocket promotion underway, raising money to build the rocket that was supposed to rescue Mega Man from the moon. Of course, it's only a model.
And we're two-thirds
still.
of the way there, by the way. More than that, I must say.
Awesome.
We are all sharing the link down there, guys. Be sure to check it out.
Yeah, it's amazing. We started this 2 days ago, and we're already two-thirds of the way there. You guys, if you guys are donating this, you guys are just amazing.
Well, yeah, we're supporting. You're also going to Toronto, as I heard, to Canada?
Oh, yeah. There's a group going up there to represent us at the convention there. What was the convention called again?
I don't know. Oh, wait. You mean the Vancouver one, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Vancouver,
yeah, Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the Anime Revolution.
sorry. Anime
Okay.
Revolution, you'll be there.
Well, yeah, Get Me Off the Moon will be there. I won't personally be there. I live in California, but Ryan King, one of our members of Backstage, is going to be representing us, along with Dominic Jarowski. He's one of the people. He's a huge Mega Man Legends fan and another member of Backstage. He's also going to be helping Ryan arrange the booth there. And there's going to be a number of competitions. We're arranging for raffles. Ryan King is our main bead sprite maker, so you can expect that
Awesome.
there will be a lot of bead sprites there for prizes and stuff. But
And
yeah, it's looking to be a pretty awesome event.
yeah, because maybe your guys are going to stream it. So
Oh yeah, there is definitely going to be live streaming. At the very least, I think there will be one a day, or yeah, at least one a day or something. But Eric Lom messaged me about that. He asked for 3 dates and 3 times for when he could do the streaming at the event, but he didn't really clarify on that. I mean, for all I know, he could mean 3 different times in a day, or once every 3 days. So I'm waiting for clarification on him from that, but there is going to be streaming, definitely.
that will be in which date?
I want to say August 17, starting August 17, but I'm not sure. Let me check.
We have the thing is that we will have to take a look on Get Me Off the Moon Facebook page for all these news
Yeah,
in the
August
midday
17th.
August. We have to get in touch with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, guys. I think we are done right now. The time is running out. Any other thing you want to say to all these guys in Latin America and Mexico about supporting Get Me Off the Moon?
Well, I mean, one more thing. Anyone who's creative, we're also doing the we've done 2 of them so far. The Neo DevRoom events.
Oh
where
yeah,
we're
the New York.
continu-
They're awesome. I have participated in both of them.
Yes.
Excellent.
So, yeah, we've done the Ruins event, a Ruin concept event, and a what was the other one? The first one.
The special weapon contest.
Yes, the weapon design contest, and those are a lot of fun to see how creative people can be. So, yeah, I really favor creativity. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, definitely join those events. The last one, we didn't really get that many submissions, so...
We are expecting more of these events.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
They're always...
Awesome.
There are gonna be more.
You can watch all of these events, guys, on the new DevRoom. That's in capcommunity/DevRoom on the forums. These guys are making all this stuff happen. There is also a link down there, so be sure to check it. Any other thoughts, guys?
No, that's really all. Anything else, Sky?
Well, Colt pretty much covered everything. You're gonna provide the links for the dev room and the Facebook page, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, the only other thing I have to say is if you guys have any promotional ideas or just ideas for the movement in general, don't hesitate to send us a message on Facebook. If it's in English or Spanish, we do have Spanish translator. Anko, the person who appeared at the Paris convention and
Japan Expo.
Yeah, Japan Expo, and Mekiji Inafune, he speaks Spanish, so yeah, if we can bring Spanish messages to him if
So don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. If you
Yeah,
are
don't be
watching
shy.
this
Message
in
us.
person, Don't be shy.
Message us if you have an idea. Do not hesitate in the least.
Okay.
Yeah, not at all.
Awesome. Because I know there are many hardcore Mega Man fans, artists here in Mexico, and they were asking me, hey, can I do some stuff for them? Or do I have to ask permission? So now you know, guys, just have to post on the Facebook page. Maybe go free, go try to do your own art, show them to these guys. I'm sure they will be very happy to see what you guys have on your mind. And thank you very much for being with us today, guys.
You're welcome.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
So
For having us.
no, it's for me. It's I'm very proud of a community that can work as one, and you guys have make this community possible.
No. You guys are the people who make this community possible. We could not do any of this without fan support.
But you are the guys behind it, and I really want to say thank you very much as a Mega Man fan, as a big Legends fan. I have right here all my figures about Mega Man Legends. I have Ron, I have Rock, I have some Serbots. I really love Mega Man Legends. It's one of the best games I have ever played, both of them. And I really want to thank you guys for helping this community to bring this game for me and for all the world. That's an amazing work you are doing. Keep on it. We'll be supporting. And in me, the Masked Cult, and on Bombardero 42, you have all the support and always a window to show what you are doing to all our followers and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much.
So,
Yeah, and thanks all of you out there too.
no,
Yes.
Don't worry. We are here
You
to
guys are
show
awesome.
the world the awesomeness of gaming, and of course this is part of that awesomeness. Well, guys, thank you very much to Matt DePaul and Skybane Zero for being with us today. Stay in touch with B42 content. I'm sure you will be having more of Mega Man. I think we're going to stream some of the Mega Man Legends games in our weekly streams, so be in touch with us. Thank you very much again to Skybane Zero and Matt. We'll see you next time. This is El Colt, su amigo El Colt, saying goodbye, signing off. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Legends never die!
Never die!